Hey everybody, Andrew TV here. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another episode here of Thornton Hills Zoo. So today we're going to go ahead and start off here in our little entrance plaza. We're not going to stay here long, but just starting here just to, again, kind of bask in the amazingness of Mr. Wyatt Andrews' build there of this brand new aquarium. If you're kind of confused why this all looks like this and you don't know what the aquarium is all about, definitely be sure to go back to the last episode, catch up with that first, see the full-on detailed walkthrough as there is an interior here and there's a building, but there's a whole bunch of stuff to go look at in that episode, so definitely go back and take a look at that. But yeah, I wanted to start here just because it looks nice. Basically because what we're doing today kind of plays off this a little bit, as you can kind of see a little bit of what I did over that way, as I just kind of built right next to the aquarium here. We had this nice big plot over to the left hand side here that was all open, and that is where I have decided to build today. So I guess first things first is this poor bathroom. The bathroom I think has finally found its permanent spot. This thing has been shoved around, moved around at least 3 or 4 times. I think this was built like way back in the beginning parts of the series there, but I think the bathroom has finally found its spot. So everyone, 3 cheers for the bathroom. Everyone comment hype bathroom, hashtag hype bathroom in the comments, as the bathroom has now officially found its resting spot in the zoo for now. I'm sure it'll change. No, whoa, it's staying there. Hype bathroom is staying there. So, anyways, what are we doing today? Well, we are right off of, as you can see, we're right off the Carousel Plaza here. Oh, excuse me. We're right at the Carousel Plaza. And that's kind of where we're going to be working in the foreseeable future for Thornton Hills Zoo. We're going to be filling out some of this central Carousel Plaza area. And today I wanted to, again, go ahead and fill out this plot right next to the Carousel and Wyatt Andrews build in our education center. And I thought it'd be a cool idea to have this thing called the Northwoods Adventure. Now, let me unpause it here. There we go. The game kind of stutters. There it goes. It kind of stutters every few seconds when a game's not paused. But so Northwoods Adventure, now I can pause it, is the idea here came from, I started to look up zoo activities, not just zoo exhibits and like zoo habitats and animals and stuff like that, but I wanted to look at more zoo activities for the guests there. And a lot of what I found was, definitely like a lot of playgrounds, a lot of splash pads. Something else that we're going to be visiting in the zoo is a lot of dinosaur forests, which I think would just be so hokey. I want to make it so 80s and 90s and cheesy and hokey. But anyways, one of the big things I saw was these interactive play places, basically. These like educational interactive play places. And the Minnesota Zoo in particular had one, oh my gosh, I'm blanking on the name. It was like Wildwood Adventures or something. I think it was that. I think it was called Wildwood Adventures. So that was where a big portion of the reference photo and reference kind of came from today, was that interactive educational play place in the Minnesota Zoo there. So that's kind of what we did here. I kind of built up this little kids area. Now this is just kind of like phase 1 of this kind of expansion here. There is some more room to expand out, and I'm definitely going to use that that room, and I'm going to talk to you in just a minute about my plans there after we kind of do a quick tour here. So yeah, here's your main little sign here. Love how this sign turned out, especially with the combination of the foliage around and everything. It turned out really nice, and again, just kind of like how this little entrance area came out. If you didn't see, I am starting to do this every about Saturday. I do live streams. I'm starting to stream Planet Zoo on Saturdays, and I actually made this little the sign and this little entrance plaza here on stream there, and I was hanging out with some of you. So if you're not already, be sure to turn on the bell or live notifications or anything, because you'll get live notifications for my Saturday streams there. So yeah, as you come on in here, a lot of this was taken off of from the Wildwood Adventures in the Minnesota Zoo. Some of it's kind of my own little ideas here, but again, kind of the big portion of it is kind of the layout there. So something that really caught my eye here, and I really think it was neat, is this little bird nest here. And it's supposed to look like, I think there's supposed to be a little bit more fake stick look, because kids can kind of come up here, and it's a bit of a picture spot, and there's like these rocks supposed to be kind of like benches and stuff. But yeah, I thought that was just like a neat little thing that they had there, a little interactive, again, little bird nest the kids can kind of play on and everything like that. As you come up over this way, you just get this kind of climbing net that goes up to this little house up here. Just used art shapes for the doors, because all the interiors and everything, it's just kind of open. Like there's just kind of like open windows and all that fun stuff. And I kind of get a look at the interior of it. I'm sure there's not much of the interiors of these buildings. There's usually not with these kids' play places. But yes, a trick I used to use in Planet Coaster was to kind of simulate, quote unquote, you know, the openness without actually having the buildings open, is stick art shapes. Or in this case, we stuck the plaster zoo primitive pieces and repainted them black. Kind of gives that effect of, you know, the building being open and stuff like that. So there is that little thing there. And again, this nice little climbing rope that you can get up there. And over here we have tried to give the effect of one of those like bridges that, you know, you step on it and it kind of moves up and down depending on the weight and everything, and kids can jump on it and it bounces and stuff like that. So that's what the waviness is supposed to be there, kind of that effect of the wavy bridge or anything like that. And then yeah, on this back side here, oops, you know what I forgot to put a door. Oh my gosh, we're gonna do it right now. Ready? Real quick, live build, go. Door. There's temporary door for our little slide complex right next to this there. So yeah, kids can go in there, go down in here, and there'll be multiple levels to this, you know, like probably 2 levels where the kids can come way up here and kind of look through the mesh. This is supposed to be like mesh fencing around it basically, but the ropes worked pretty well with that. But yeah, kind of look down and then kind of have our jank slide there. It worked out like I didn't see any like any circular tubular slides on the workshop to kind of take, so I just kind of did my best there with it. It turned out all right. I'm not the best. I'm not an art-shaped sensei or anything like that, like they have on Bro Nation. But you know, I think it gives the effect of, yeah, that's a circular tube slide. So it works. It works there. So there is that, and then really the last thing to show off in this little area, it's kind of funny. This little thing like kind of took me a bit of time to make, and I think a lot of it was just layout mainly. But it's kind of funny how sometimes things can take you a while to make, and then you're like, oh, that didn't take long to show off. That wasn't really much, was it? So, but the last thing here is you can go into this cave, quote-unquote, kind of cave system here. Not very long or big or anything, and this has like the statue of a bear and just little lights and everything. But yeah, just a little short little cave system for the kids to play in. But again, you got to remember, like, this is built for kids, right? So as a kid, you know, coming in here, you're like this small, and everything is like, whoa, it's so big, and you know, everything is 10 times bigger and stuff like that. So yeah, there is that. And then just on the back side here, I have a little staircase running up just in case the kids can't use the kind of the rope ladder there. So again, I know that was kind of quick. That was kind of a quick overview. Everything, and again, like, it took me way longer to build than they did to kind of show it off, kind of thing. But that's how it can go in the Planet Series games sometimes. So, but that's, yeah, just a quick little overview of like the phase 1. Again, this is like phase 1 of this because I have this whole plot back here. So I think I want to expand out maybe a bit more of the playground, maybe actually get a few more of the actual playground things in there, like swings and maybe teeter-totter and just little things like that. But maybe not though, because again, like these kind of more modern educational interactive things, they seem like they don't like have like the traditional playground things. But again, it's more interactive kind of things that they can play with, kind of stuff. So, but so that being said, we might expand out the playground a bit more. But I was also thinking it'd be really sick and would fit in kind of well to have like a ropes course over here. If not that, kind of 2 things: have a ropes course over this way, because I think it'd be really cool to be up in the trees and like have an overview look over onto the aquarium and stuff like that. And then maybe a splash pad. So this can just become this little plot of land right here that we're working with. As you can see, I only filled up like half of it. It can just kind of become like an interactive guest zone, right? So we can have a splash pad over here, and then like our little climbing course or something similar, or any other ideas y'all have that could fit over here. You know, split this in half, have a path coming down here, splash pad, something, and then, you know, this is just a big kind of interactive guest area over here. So, but yeah, no, that's kind of gonna wrap it up. I guess the only thing I didn't show off was the 2 other entrances. I kind of made a nice little entrance off of the aquarium area over here that Wyatt had built. He had this little path coming over here that connected, and there was this perfect little point to kind of join up over here. So, excuse me. So yeah, just a little path, little secondary path going in over this way, and there's another little secondary path connecting to the main path over this way. So have a little access points in and out, but this is the kind of main entrance there. So yeah, that's gonna go ahead and do it for this episode there of Thornton Hills Zoo. For those of you that are wondering where Brookfield Zoo is currently, I have asked the help of an awesome guest builder to help me with the current build of Brookfield Zoo, because I want to get it really right. Right now I'm looking at the dolphin stadium, the Seven Seas Lagoon Stadium, I think it is. And I just wasn't really getting it right, and I enacted the help of a awesome guest builder who is currently has the file and everything, and is taking a look at it, and is going to get the Dolphin Stadium looking way better than I ever could there. So yeah. Again, those of you that are wondering where Brookfield Zoo episodes are this week, they will probably come. This might be a little bit later, as again I want to make sure we get the Dolphin Stadium, everything looking very, very good for that. So, but yeah. For those of you that have just have never been here before, make sure you subscribe so you can stay up to date with all the fun Thornton Hills Zoo episodes, Brookfield Zoo recreation episodes, all the fun stuff we have going on the channel. And yeah, for next episode, like I said, we'll hopefully have that entire back half there kind of expanded out and ready to go. On pause here for the last little bit. But yeah, hopefully we have a treetop walkway thing, or like a splash pad for sure. Splash pad is absolutely going in no matter what, but I'm kind of open for another idea for that other area if you do have one. So yeah, hey, thanks so much everyone for hanging out, and as always, until the next episode there, y'all have a good one. Thanks so much.